Good evening. Welcome to a very special presentation of the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Awards. My name is Carrie Paleo and I am proud to serve as the Executive Director of the Utica Chamber. Before we get into recognizing and honoring the fantastic businesses in our community, I want to tell you a little bit about the work that the Chamber does in our community to keep the Greater Utica area growing and thriving. In 2022, the Chamber of Commerce conducted 36 ribbon cuttings for new businesses, 11 business after hours, 2 Catalyst Young Professional events, 5 major chamber events, as well as the monthly work done by our councils. I think that some of the council work is truly the most important work that we do here at the Chamber. Our Government Affairs Council discusses and advocates for our members, their concerns. We are the largest pro-business organization in the Mohawk Valley with an emphasis on legislative agenda. This year, the Council and the Board of Directors approved 21 policy position statements. The Council also serves as a forum to meet and discuss with area elected officials. This year, we also formed an official partnership with Upstate United to make our collective voices louder in this area. The Small Business Council meets to discuss opportunities and concerns impacting the small businesses of the Greater Utica area. By discussing concerns impacting businesses and providing educational opportunities for growth, we aim to offer a lasting impact on our small business community. One of the unique things the Council accomplished this past year was that we organized 2 different panel series on talent retention and acquisition, one specifically on company culture and one on hiring and retaining the younger generation. These forums gave our business owners an opportunity to collaborate and learn from each other. Our membership council hosts our Catalyst Young Professional Group. This volunteer steering committee puts together volunteer opportunities, networking events such as the Catalyst Scavenger Hunt and a night out at the Utica Blue Sox game this year, as well as larger special events, all to gather young, like-minded professionals in the Greater Utica area. Earlier this month, the Catalyst Group hosted one of my favorite events to kick off the holiday season, the 8th annual Jingle Jam fundraiser at Bag Square Brewery. They raised over $5,000 for ICANN's Torch program. Lastly, our Publicity and Events Council is responsible for putting together all of our networking and major events. If you're new to our community or someone who is working from home and is looking to make connections, almost all of our events are open to the public. Our next Business After Hours will be hosted on January 11th at Town Square Media. It's a great opportunity to meet new people, get behind the scenes at local businesses. Earlier this fall, we honored Alex Carbone at our Business Person of the Year event for his unique vision of creating the Live It downtown complex to bring not only the fitness mill into the city of Utica, but a whole host of other businesses along as well. If you would like to nominate someone for Business Person of the Year in 2023, we're looking for nominations on greateruticachamber.org right now. The Chamber feels it's important to conduct events like Business Person of the Year and Business of the Year, not only to recognize individuals and our members as they celebrate their successes and accomplishments, but also to educate the community on their achievements. One of the most exciting and important projects we launched in 2022 was the What's Upstate project. What's Upstate answers a need for an inclusive and engaging recruitment tool showcasing the region as part of a new initiative. The project, which features a new website, whatsupstateny.com, is a comprehensive place for potential talent to explore why the Mohawk Valley is a dynamic place to live, work, and play. With growth across the spectrum, from Little Falls to Utica to Rome, some may not be aware of the advanced job opportunities now available in the Mohawk Valley region. Did you know we were recently named the #2 fastest growing city in New York State? Our incredible local communities are overflowing with opportunity, diversity, rich history and culture, and most importantly, a group of neighbors unlike anywhere else. Through ambassadors and storytelling, What's Upstate showcases local residents, events, and places of interest through shared experience to show the rich diversity of the area. But don't take my word for it, have a look here.
Upstate New York is for dreamers. We dream of new opportunities, new careers, finding the perfect job after school, or even starting a small business.
There are several opportunities here for growth. We have this wonderful hospital that's being built, and then just business. This is a place where, a startup business can happen, whether you're into photography, fine arts, or whether you want to open a restaurant.
We dream of community, knowing your neighbor, flashing a warm smile over morning coffee, and lending support in times of need.
Here in Utica, we get to do that. We get to visit our families often. We spend time with our families, with our friends, and everybody else, even our neighbors. I mean, I love my neighbors here in Utica. It's like we are part of the families too. It's like I seriously have really great neighbors that I feel like they're like my family.
We dream of the excitement of a city with art, culture, restaurants, and bars just steps outside a downtown loft apartment.
The nightlife here it's consistent. It's every weekend there's something going on. The Stife is a great place, nice, soothing. The Harp is packed, but it's always fun.
We dream of mountains and lakes and waking up to the first bird songs of a breaking dawn.
You've got a place like Sherrillbrook Park, which is full of these beautiful paths in the forest. Or in Clinton, you have Root Glen, which is one of the most beautiful arboretums I've ever been to.
We dream of pizza and Riggies and tomato pie and half moon cookies, and the list goes on and on of upstate specialties and restaurants. We dream of diversity. We are an area that loves refugees. We embrace the beauty that a diverse culture adds to our area.
There were so many different refugees and immigrants and just so many different cultures in general in just a small area. And to me, that's one of the most beautiful things, is just getting to learn different aspects of different cultures.
We dream about the future while cherishing our past. We learn from those before us, and we strive to pave a path for those ahead of us.
What's really unique about our community is that it's rich in history. So I think as a young professional, what is maybe a little bit unique about our community is that if you're coming here, there's definitely going to be someone who's been in your position, right? Or been in your shoes before, who likely has years experience, and they are close-knit enough to you that you have the opportunity to lean into their experiences.
We are dreamers and we are doers.
As a dreamer, that's what this place is about. We can develop elite individuals. We can develop people that are willing to work and willing to get after it. And if you come here with that attitude, you have the opportunity to maybe get the key to the city.
The dream is ours and yours. Welcome to upstate New York.
We can't wait to welcome you to upstate New York.
What's upstate?
This was a highlight of 22, but there's so much to come in 2023. Our business after hours will be hosted by Town Square Media on January 11th. It's a great opportunity to meet people and get behind the scenes at local businesses. You'll also have the opportunity to record New Year's wishes. Of course, we'll be celebrating many businesses in 2023 as the greater Utica area grows with ribbon cuttings. On January 12th, we will be celebrating the grand opening of Marib Restaurant on Varick Street. This new Mediterranean restaurant is sure to delight your taste bud. On January 18th, our Catalyst Young Professionals group will be hosting a casual meetup at the 16 Pub Brewery located at the Livet Downtown Complex. Feel free to show up, network, and enjoy a drink or two. Coming on January 19th, I'll be launching Season 3 of the Leveling Up podcast, where you can watch live on our Facebook feed or listen wherever you catch your podcasts. Coming back for our 22nd year will be our annual Choo Choo Golf Tournament, presented by Pasalacqua & Associates. This tournament sells out year after year, and we will be boarding the Adirondack Scenic Railroad early in the morning on Friday, August 18th for 18 holes of golf at the Thundera Golf Club. We'll be opening registration very soon, and registration sells out quickly, so make sure not to wait if this is on your Utica bucket list. To be a Utica insider and know what's coming up, I urge you to subscribe to our email list. I know your cell phone is close by, so pick it up and head to greateruticachamber.org. A pop-up will be right there. Add your email address, and we will make sure you are in the know. When we come back, we'll introduce you to this year's Businesses of the Year. Stay tuned.
At M&T Bank, we've been here for businesses through good times and bad for more than 160 years. We know you're the heartbeat of our communities because we live here too. And so working hard to help keep you strong and resilient, there's nothing more important. Visit mtb.com/forbusiness to learn what we can do for you.
She is like the best person in the world as a staff to ever have in anybody else I know.
This is for committed specialists. This is for state-of-the-art care and surgical innovation. This is for educating the next generation of caregiver. This is for advanced medicine and compassionate care. This is for clinical excellence that is on the rise with the new Wynn Hospital. This is MVHS, and this is for you.
I'm Frank Mastrovito, owner of Mastrovito Hyundai, and I'd like to thank the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. It was an honor to be a nominee for the For-Profit Business with Over 50 Employees category for the Business of the Year Award. We would like to congratulate all the winners and a special congratulations to Indium Corporation and a well-deserved winner with the Fountainhead Group. We would like to thank our employees and community for an amazing 2022, and we look forward to growing even more in the new year. Happy holidays, and make your move to Mastrovito Hyundai.
Welcome back. Since 1988, the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce has been honoring local businesses with the Business of the Year Awards. Since then, it has grown to 5 categories: not-for-profit organization with 50 employees or fewer, not-for-profit organization with over 50 employees, for-profit business with 50 employees or fewer, and for-profit business with over 50 employees. The last category is our Catalyst Rising Business Award. Businesses must be in existence for 5 years or less to qualify for this category. Each of these institutions is being recognized for the following: staying power and responses to challenges, products, services, innovation, or growth within their industry, commitment to their region and longevity, community involvement, public service, and business leadership. Also, Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce involvement. And now it's time for our first award. Let's meet the nominees for nonprofit organizations with 50 or fewer employees.
Well, Abraham House is one of those places in the community that if you don't meet us, you might not know us. We own 2 homes now that we run. Our primary home was in Utica, and then we extended into Rome. And we care for those with terminal illnesses. It's a residential facility. We provide 24-hour caregiving. The doors are always open, and we really extend and encourage to our families that they make our houses their home. Our mission is unique. There's not other services anywhere around us that mirror what we do. To provide end-of-life care in a home setting is a unique thing. We're a gem in the community, so what we do and the way that we do it is also unique. We often talk in our interview process about what makes us different, and at Abraham House there's a very small guest to caregiver ratio. At most there's 3 guests per caregiver, so there's a lot of one-on-one attention, and it's very guest directed and guest centered. So if somebody wants a hot fudge sundae for breakfast, that's what they get.
Utica Monday Night started 25 years ago, and we're so excited to be celebrating it this year in 2022. It was originally the inception time, 1997. Lynn Michelini was our founder, and she was inspired to bring life back to Utica on Monday nights, you know, through celebrating art and music and the community, and she noticed that a lot of the businesses were not open on Monday nights and wanted to continue to support small businesses staying open, growing, and celebrating all the different arts that are within our Utica and greater surrounding area. To be able to sit in a room with inspired creatives that their heart is in it, they want to share what they have, they just don't know how to do it, and then to be in this refinery with these people sharing ideas, bouncing things off, creating this family almost of like-minded individuals that want to set the world on fire is the most beautiful energy that I can share. And it's heartwarming because what's more important than people being able to live their dream? And especially as an artist, you know, throughout life I was always told like it wasn't a route that was real, it wasn't a route that's going to financially benefit you, and to be able to say that's not true and let's show you how. And so it's such a powerful and emotional process to go through the refinery with all of these beautiful people. So it warms my heart once a week for 8 weeks during each week, and then I get to know them all on a personal level, and believe me, you all want to know who they are.
The Griffith Institute was founded in 2002, so we've just celebrated our 20-year anniversary. And our core mission is to support the development of the next generation of talent and new technologies that can not only enhance national security, but also improve economic competitiveness here in our region, for New York State, and for our country. Since we opened our doors, we've welcomed 5,000 unique collaborators into that environment. And if you told me a year ago we'd be able to achieve that height of collaboration and community engagement, I don't know if I would have believed, I would have been thrilled, but I don't know if I would have believed it. So we're really proud at how we've been able to leverage that opportunity of having this incredible new facility that's been supported by the Air Force, by the county, by the city, by the state, by regional universities, by community organizations, and that shared belief in us that we could do it, that we've been able to drive that level of collaboration. That to me really means everything.
And the winner is the Griffith Institute.
So we launched several new initiatives to help advance that new mission space. So one big accomplishment of which we're terrifically proud is achieving the employment of 1,000 interns over the past 5 years. So we officially celebrated our 1,117th intern just last week. What that means to us is providing experiential learning opportunities in the Department of Defense and in the tech sector here in New York and across the country to help young people find their way and discover careers in technology development. So that's really important to us. The second thing of which we're most proud is launching our new entrepreneurial training program. So HUSTLE, as we call it, which stands for Helping Upstate Science and Technology Leaders and Entrepreneurs, has been invested in by New York State, by Oneida County, by the Air Force Research Laboratory Information Directorate, and several other partners across upstate New York on the core belief that the technologies that we work on in Rome, driven primarily by the outstanding scientists and engineers at the Air Force Research Lab, have the potential to be diversified into civil and commercial markets. And that if there were a nonprofit organization that could step in and help to facilitate the transfer and the translation of not just those technologies, but the bodies of knowledge that our defense community holds here in the region, and figure out how we can draw those out into higher purposes that can advance the economy, there could be great success there. We could build a different kind of future for the people of our region. So creating HUSTLE and giving young teams, most of whom are spinning out new technologies from regional universities, and giving them access to training programs, networks, mentorship, as well as critical early stage capital, right? Actually investing in these companies so they can start strong and grow healthy here in the Mohawk Valley. That's something of which we're really proud and we look forward to continuing to do. It's really validation and recognition for all the hard work that the Griffith Institute team does. You know, we're a team of really dedicated professionals who deeply believe in our mission space. We believe that the Mohawk Valley has all of the potential to be the next non-traditional, non-metropolitan tech hub, a tech mecca for scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs who want to work in a welcoming, innovative, you can do it, we believe in you type of environment. We believe so deeply in working in that space and helping the other person, the person next to us, to be successful and acting with servant leadership. So first and foremost, it's recognition for the team. But in the big picture, what it means to us is that the chamber, the membership, the people of this community share that belief system, that you believe in us, that you believe in that mission space, that you believe too that the Mohawk Valley has all the potential to grow into a whole new destination space in this next chapter in our story. So this recognition as a finalist means that there are others in the community with whom we partner who believe that we can do it, and we will.
Still to come, we'll take a look at the Catalyst Rising Businesses and the 3 other Chamber Business of the Year awards. Stay with us.
We're a customized program helping people with developmental and intellectual disabilities gain independence and pursue their goals, where they can obtain work skills and locate meaningful employment, where we can empower people to choose and manage their own support and services, where caregivers and family members can also find help, and we're a place where children can play and grow together. It's our mission to enrich the lives of those we serve with compassion and respect. We're Central New York Quest.
She is like the best person in the world as a staff to ever have in anybody else I know.
This is for committed specialists. This is for state-of-the-art care and surgical innovation. This is for educating the next generation of caregiver. This is for advanced medicine and compassionate care. This is for clinical excellence that is on the rise with the new Wynn Hospital. This is MVHS, and this is for you.
I'm Frank Mastrovito, owner of Mastrovito Hyundai, and I'd like to thank the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. It was an honor to be a nominee for the For-Profit Business with Over 50 Employees category for the Business of the Year Award. We would like to congratulate all the winners, and a special congratulations to Indium Corporation and a well-deserved winner with the Fountainhead Group. We would like to thank our employees and community for an amazing 2022, and we look forward to growing even more in the new year. Happy holidays, and make your move to Mastrovito Hyundai.
Welcome back to the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Awards. We just announced the winner for the nonprofit organization with 50 or fewer employees. Now we'll introduce you to the for-profit organizations with 50 or fewer employees.
We're a full-service trust estates and elder law firm, doing everything from basic wills to Medicaid asset protection planning to high-end tax planning for people that are concerned about estate taxes, and even a little bit of asset protection, business formation, also with an eye towards asset protection, and wills, trusts, powers of attorney, healthcare proxies, and everything and anything that might be related to estate planning. I see Utica as the Utica area, the Greater Utica area, as a tight-knit community where word of mouth means a lot. And that's really the crux of my business model. We rely on word of mouth and referrals, and we don't do a tremendous amount of advertising, and so the products that we produce, the services we provide, and the client satisfaction we get back from that is really what generates all our future business. And Utica is just a great place to be able to do that, because if you treat people well here, word will get around.
So we go way back to the early 1800s originally. About the 1820s is when we first started printing. 1864 is actually when our family took over the company, and that makes me a sixth generation publisher, which is kind of fun to say because it's very rare for to come across other sixth gens in any company. I'm really excited about our gains in Utica and the greater Utica area. We've had 1,000 new subscriptions in the area since February. Our online traffic has more than doubled in the year. And we now have about 2,500 subscriptions in the greater Utica area, and it gains every week. So that's really exciting for us because that really shows that the community has a need, and we're fulfilling that need. And you know, we want to be a family, bring our family to their family. You know, Rome and Utica aren't that far apart. We would love to kind of bridge that gap as much as we can over the next couple of years.
Well, I started almost 25 years ago in this business, and it was all about serving clients and helping them make good decisions with money. And the evolution has been a significant level of growth over the last few years. And today there's 12 of us at DBJ Wealth Management serving our community and helping people reach their own vision of where they want to go when it comes to their financial future. I'm most excited that we're building an opportunity both for our internal folks that work with us now to consistently get better and grow. But the biggest thing is we're building a facility for other advisors to be able to continuously serve clients that they bring to us, or to build a book of business within DBJ Wealth Management. So we currently have 4 advisors on our team that work with clients on a day-to-day basis, and I'm really excited to say that over the next few years, I think that number could go to 8 or 10 or 12, and we've got the infrastructure and capacity and the systems and processes to do it. So the exciting thing is growth, and as I tell all the folks that are in our office, growth is not an option. We have to continue to do so.
And the winner is DBJ Wealth Management.
There's a lot of accomplishments that we have had. There's certain industry recognition that we get that's really exciting about the growth that we've had, but there's actually one thing that really has been significantly impactful to our clients. So in financial planning, we work both on the side of wealth accumulation and on the side of managing risk. And we had a claim this year where one of our life insurance clients had passed away, but the policy had actually been canceled 5 years ago. There was some misunderstanding, but what happened was we fought for that client and got the policy reinstated back 5 years ago, and the claim was paid to his spouse, and it's completely changed her life. It's pretty neat to use some 80s lingo. This is a business that, as I said, there's 12 of us that are involved right now. It started with just me, and to think that we could build an organization that could be recognized by the community over a long period of time, but one that we're really proud of. We're proud of how we represent our clients, we're proud of how we grow our business, and we're proud of the fact that other people see that there's some good things going on with us, so it's kind of nice to see.
When we return, we'll present another organization as a Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year.
This is for committed specialists. This is for state-of-the-art care and surgical innovation. This is for educating the next generation of caregiver. This is for advanced medicine and compassionate care. This is for clinical excellence that is on the rise with the new Wynn Hospital. This is MVHS, and this is for you.
She is like the best person in the world as a staff to ever have, and anybody else I know.
I'm Frank Mastrovito, owner of Mastrovito Hyundai, and I'd like to thank the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. It was an honor to be a nominee for the For-Profit Business with Over 50 Employees category for the Business of the Year Award. We would like to congratulate all the winners and a special congratulations to Indium Corporation and a well-deserved winner with the Fountainhead Group. We would like to thank our employees and community for an amazing 2022, and we look forward to growing even more in the new year. Happy holidays, and make your move to Mastrovito Hyundai.
Make Bank of Utica New Year's Eve part of your celebration. Bank of Utica and the City of Utica will ring in the new year downtown with a night of free entertainment. Enjoy live music and other special performances, horse and carriage rides, food and beverage specials at downtown businesses, and fireworks at midnight. Bank of Utica New Year's Eve is being presented by the City of Utica and its public safety departments. Go to bankofutica.com for the full schedule, parking details, and specials.
Welcome back to the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Awards. Now let's take a look at the nominees for the not-for-profit organizations with 50 or more employees.
Catholic Charities was incorporated in 1926, so we have been serving our community for almost 100 years. We provide services to those most in need, from residential services for the mentally ill, emergency services through our community assistance program and food pantry, and youth services such as Camp Nazareth and the CYO basketball program. We're often the last stop for people in need, and most times can help them or refer them to appropriate services. The people of the Greater Utica area is what makes us successful. Whether it's the support of our board members, amazing volunteers, or our program recipients, we are so fortunate to live in a close-knit community where people really care about helping one another.
Hospice and palliative care provides end-of-life care for those with a chronic illness. Hospice also provides palliative care services, which we began about 2018, and those palliative care services allows those who have a life-limiting illness to continue to receive quality care at home, as well as be able to receive treatment. And the basic concept of palliative care is to actually stop that symptom burden of the life-limiting illness. We actually grew the palliative care program significantly. At the beginning of 2022, we actually were only about 40 patients, and we are currently up to about 140. So we've increased a great deal over that time frame. Another accomplishment that we have done is that we actually received hospice honors and received elite status for those honors. And what that actually is that we provide such quality care that we have exceeded national standards. And the results of those surveys actually come from the families of the patients that we cared for. So it is their subjective opinion of hospice and what we have provided for them. And actually it has created us to be at least elite status.
We are what is known as a LEED health home. So there's over 27 LEED health homes across the state of New York. We are one of those 27. And what health homes do is we serve adult and children who have chronic medical and mental health and substance use conditions. One of our highlights is our Connected Community Schools program, which is a partnership with Rome Alliance for Education. And the program has just expanded and blossomed over the past couple of years especially. So we partner with 3 area BOCES, and we went from being in 1 school district and 1 building to over 14 school districts, serving over 20,000 students. We go back on the 4 pillars of what a community school is. We have school community resource hubs in every single building, so we are in over 58 buildings in those 14 school districts. And a resource hub is really a collective partnership of organizations. We partner with Hannaford, Walmart, Central New York Food Bank. We provide a lot of tangible goods and services to the students and families. But it's also a place where we staff site coordinators who help families and students. We connect them with services. And we also coordinate classroom programming and just fun family engagement, student engagement activities throughout the year.
And the winner is Hospice and Palliative Care.
One of the things that our organization does is we deal with newborns at very difficult times. And we did have a situation where we had a baby that was brought home. We actually had received the referral before the baby was born because the anticipation was that the baby was going to pass away shortly after that. And the family had a 2-year-old at home and wanted that sibling to have that opportunity to meet her sister. So we brought the baby home. My nurse actually traveled in the car with the family so that the baby can be treated for any pain that the baby may have incurred from her ride home. And so my staff actually was in the car with them to get them to their home. The baby died shortly, probably about a day after she was home. And the staff went over there and cradled the baby to put the baby in bed with the family, and the family was able to stay and sleep with the child for the evening so that they had that ability and they had that closure. The baby had a process where if the baby was touched, the baby's bones would break. And so the mom and dad weren't able to hold the baby until the time of death. And so with that, we allowed that overnight homestay so that they could spend that precious time with their child. It is an absolute honor, and it just shows me as the CEO the recognition that my staff fully deserve for the hard work that they put into this, whether they indirectly or directly work with the patients and families. The staffing is very involved with many aspects. And when you're in a home situation, it's very independent and very involved, and you are involved with individuals in a very precious time in their life, and it's an honor to be involved with that. So it's an absolute honor to be nominated for this.
Coming up, we have 2 more organizations to award as the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year. We'll be right back.
This is for committed specialists. This is for state-of-the-art care and surgical innovation. This is for educating the next generation of caregiver. This is for advanced medicine and compassionate care. This is for clinical excellence that is on the rise with the new Wynn Hospital. This is MVHS, and this is for you.
She is like the best person in the world as a staff to ever have in anybody else I know.
Zodka, what has hospice meant to you?
Hospice gave us a peace when we were scared and uncertain of medical end of life needs of my dad. Since we came from Bosnia, our family had not experienced such a sadness. We knew we wanted Dad to pass peacefully with us at his side, and hospice services were covered by Medicare and Medicaid.
Hospice was there for Zodko and his family and will be there for you when you need them most.
Hospice će biti uz vašu porodicu kao što su bili uz moju.
I'm Frank Mastrovito, owner of Mastrovito Hyundai, and I'd like to thank the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. It was an honor to be a nominee for the for-profit business with over 50 employees category for the Business of the Year award. We would like to congratulate all the winners, and a special congratulations to Indium Corporation and a well-deserved winner with the Fountainhead Group. We would like to thank our employees and community for an amazing 2022, and we look forward to growing even more in the new year. Happy holidays, and make your move to Mastrovito Hyundai.
Welcome back to the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Awards. Now let's take a look at the nominees for the for-profit organizations with 50 or more employees.
family-run business, and we have plenty of my own family members and friends and colleagues that I've been working with for the better part of a decade, and the wonderful employees that were there when we bought the business, and we've grown from May of last year from 23 employees to 72 today. So it's an amazing team. Our business is very community focused. We have a different charity or 501(c)(3) program that's running every single month, and it's been very fulfilling. The best description of our business is a small family-owned, community-based organization that puts its employees first in order to put the customer first.
The Fountainhead Group is the innovator of tank sprayers. So if you're out there working in your yard, spraying your weeds or anything to that effect, the Fountainhead Group is the company that developed and built that. They've been making these things for 134 years. Anywhere from your airless tank sprayer to the newest, which is your lithium-ion backpack sprayers, where you don't even have to pump anything anymore. You just pull the trigger and spray. In our New York Mills facility, we have 24 flags of different countries that all of our workers that are working in that factory are from. So it's quite a melting pot of a facility that they all come in, they all can work together. They've got a job with benefits that they can count on Monday through Friday, and even some more when they want. So that's probably the biggest impact is, providing jobs to the community and something that's got a value to it. So that someone can go at the end of the day and be proud of what it is they did.
Indium's a premier supplier of global electronics to the semiconductor and electronics industry. We manufacture products both locally as well as globally that are used in electronics that we all use, as well as high-tech industries like aerospace, 5G infrastructure, electrification of vehicles, and many other areas. Certainly in the last 2.5, 3 years, really since the pandemic's happened, we've grown significantly, and we've grown significantly in the greater Utica area. We've had growth in our Rome facility, where we've had a facility for a number of years, but just recently grown into having another 100+ employees into that facility, all at the same time growing our facilities within Clinton, New Hartford, and Utica. So that growth has allowed us to not only take advantage of the greater growth that we're seeing in the electronics industry, but also helping to invest back in the greater Utica area. I would say if I said any other accomplishment, certainly it's on the waning end in 2022, but our response to COVID is something we've been extremely proud of. When the pandemic started, we formed a collective utilizing the Manufacturers Association of Central New York, or MACD, and then local manufacturers. And that collective, we worked together to be able to find safe and effective ways to not only keep our employees safe, but also keep our businesses open. And we continued that through 2022, and as a result, we were able to see unprecedented growth over those 3 years.
And the winner is the Fountainhead Group.
Fountainhead Group's literally the smallest company I've ever worked for. So I've worked for Home Depot, developing and building their stores, and I'd move every 2 years, develop and build a new store. And I've worked for large lumber companies. And probably the biggest difference with the Fountainhead Group is its family orientation. This company will bend over backwards for the people that work for it. If they're having an issue with their personal lives, they understand. And if you need time to take care of that issue, they're going to provide you that time. Whereas some companies will provide you that time, there's a clock ticking on it. With this company, hey, I have an issue, okay, let us know what works for you and we'll work around that with you. And it could be 2 months, it could be 6 months, it could be a year that we'll work with you and just continue to work with that people. And because of that, you see a lot of people who've worked for 20, 30 years at the Fountainhead Group. They started right out of school and they have full plans to retire with this company. And that's rare to see, especially in larger corporate America, where people jump from job to job every 2 to 3 years. And that is what's really struck me, is coming from the outside, from someone who worked for a company for 10 years, and then I worked for another company for 10 years, and I come here and I see 20, 30 plus years, and it does strike you as like, wow, that's out of the ordinary. And you find out, like, hey, why are we doing this with this person? Because they're family. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard, because they're family. It's not because they're an employee, it's their family. So we're going to do what's right for family. And they really mean it. So it's really nice to hear that from a company. It's a lot of extra work that goes into, being an active member of the community. It's real easy to, open your business, do your business, close your doors, and turn your back on everyone that counts on you. And the fact that we're recognized for, keeping the business here in the Utica area for 134 years. We could have moved it. We didn't. We stayed here through thick and thin. And me being someone who's new to this area, I've read up a lot of what's gone on here, from the textile industry that used to be here that all left, and it kind of destroyed the Utica area. They've stayed here that entire time and developed the business, kept the jobs going, opened the doors to whoever needs a job. Will give you that opportunity. So that's very much something that's appreciated, that people have noticed, because it's very important to the owners of this company.
When we come back, we'll learn about the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Catalyst Group and find out who the Catalyst Rising Business Award winner is.
Zodko, what has hospice meant to you?
Hospice gave us a peace when we were scared and uncertain of medical end of life needs of my dad. Since we came from Bosnia, our family had not experienced such a sadness. We knew we wanted Dad to pass peacefully with us at his side, and hospice services were covered by Medicare and Medicaid.
Hospice was there for Zodko and his family and will be there for you when you need them most.
Hospice će biti uz vašu porodicu, kao što su bili uz moju.
She is like the best person in the world as a staff to ever have, and anybody else I know.
This is for committed specialists. This is for state-of-the-art care and surgical innovation. This is for educating the next generation of caregiver. This is for advanced medicine and compassionate care. This is for clinical excellence that is on the rise with the new Wynn Hospital. This is MVHS, and this is for you.
I'm Frank Mastrovito, owner of Mastrovito Hyundai, and I'd like to thank the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. It was an honor to be a nominee for the for-profit business with over 50 employees category for the Business of the Year award. We would like to congratulate all the winners, and a special congratulations to Indium Corporation and a well-deserved winner with the Fountainhead Group. We would like to thank our employees and community for an amazing 2022, and we look forward to growing even more in the new year. Happy holidays, and make your move to Mastrovito Hyundai.
Welcome back to the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Awards. The mission of the Catalyst Group is to provide the spark to engage young professionals with the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce. We offer our members a place to grow personally and professionally by hosting networking events, volunteering together to serve our local community, and supporting each other through business with the Chamber. All young professionals employed by the Chamber member businesses and are 40 and under are automatically members of the Catalyst Group. Now, let's meet the nominees for the Catalyst Group's Rising Business Award.
We started Bag Square Brewing Company in 2015. We officially opened during COVID, but we were inspired by a trip to Dusseldorf, Germany in 2004, where we spent time at a brewery named Utica and spent time at the Altstadt in that city. And we're inspired to do that here in Bag Square, which is the original district of Utica, the Altstadt. And we wanted to create a gathering place, just like in Germany, where people could come every day of the week to have fun, celebrate, enjoy life, have amazing experiences. I'm very proud that we're women-owned, unusual in the industry, and just growing the brand, expanding production, where we ship to, who can get our product, and just seeing us grow and what we can do. Canning line, newer production facility, 20 hectoliter possibly soon. Where we're located, we're right off the 90 corridor and right downtown across from the train station. And originally when we chose that location, it was based on the demographic of downtown. The train station has over 200,000 people that visit every year for the train, for the bus, for Polar Express, everything. So we thought it was a great spot to be, and the Doyle tenants and the Odd. So yeah, I think it's a great spot to be, to bring in the hospital coming, everything that's coming down the line.
Lafa Mediterranean is a fast casual Mediterranean restaurant specializing in completely customizable grain bowls, salad bowls, and pita wraps. We opened our doors in March of 2021. We are a fast casual spin-off of our family's traditional Lebanese restaurant, which is located on Barrack Street, called Zina's Cafe. And yeah, we've been open for about 1.5 years now, and we've built a really loyal customer base, and we're really proud of that fact. We're always working on different projects. That's one thing that our business is known for in our team. We're always just project oriented. So what's the next thing? What's the next thing? How can we get better? One thing that we're always working on is innovating our menu. We always do these seasonal menus where we come up with new menu items for the season. And right now we're in our fall rotation, and we're working on a winter menu, which will include some soups and some new toppings, and possibly a new protein as well. Another thing we're doing is we're overhauling our catering menu. Catering has grown about 5x since last year, and we're very proud of that fact, and we want to continue offering Mediterranean catering to local businesses and schools and our hospital system, which have been great customers for us.
Blue Truck Wine and Liquor opened in the Chenatries Plaza in the space previously known as Village Liquor. Local owners Fred and Kathleen Deck are excited to show you the new store, themed after their classic 1964 Chevy C10 pickup truck. In addition to the fresh new look, Blue Truck has greatly expanded their inventory and offerings. Their specially trained staff looks forward to sharing their knowledge for wines and spirits with a personalized touch. Blue Truck is committed to being your classic and unique wine and spirits boutique. Blue Truck is a small business where family and friends come together. Kelly Deck, Fred, and Kathleen's sister-in-law have established a track record for exceptional customer service and a unique touch in merchandising. Take one step into Blue Truck Wine and Liquor, and you'll see why one customer recently said, "This place is so full of passion."
And the winner is Bag Square Brewing Company.
Being a business owner is a lot of fun, especially in this industry. Every day is different. Things break every day. So no day is the same. But it's very dynamic. The brewing industry is amazing. I have some good friends that I have met throughout the process that have just been such an asset to what I'm doing. I mean, we're unique in the fact that we try to pull as much of that culture from Germany as possible. When kegs kick, interesting things happen. Dogs are welcome, babies are welcome, grandparents are welcome. We're not a typical bar, we are a brewery, so it's a totally different culture. I am elated and so proud of what I've created, what my team has created, my partner has created. It means so much in such an early age of the business to be nominated for this, especially during what we've been through in the past few years with COVID. It's been very challenging, but we are so proud to be here, and thank everybody for nominating us.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Congratulations again to all of our nominees, finalists, and especially our winners. Also, thank you so much for striving to maintain and improve our business climate in the greater Utica area. From our chamber family to yours, we hope you have a safe and happy new year. I hope you will join me downtown, where I'm honored to help you count down to 2023 at the Bank of Utica New Year's Eve party. There'll be performances on stage from Ben Kidwell, the Reuben James Band, Utica Royalties, illusionist Leon Etienne, Media Land, Ladies of Soul and their Gentlemen, Joel Reese, Nazi, Menage a Soul, and finally a countdown at midnight with Megan Williams singing Old Lang Syne. We'll also have fun activities for all at this free event. Horse and carriage rides with lamplit farms, world-class aerialists in the windows at the Bank of Utica, an ice bar created by a world-class ice sculptor where you can grab your favorite Saranac and Utica coffee beverages. We'll also have a fire pit, custom crafted, made just for this event. There's also igloos to warm up at in front of the Bank of Utica and the State Office Building. We're also bringing back the chili cook-off between the Utica Police Department and the Utica Fire Department, where you can be the judge. The Utica Children's Museum will be providing a mobile exhibit from 7 to 9 p.m. in front of the State Office Building, and there's also a very special kids countdown at 9 p.m. We'll cap off the night with fireworks at midnight to ring in the new year. Hope to see you there.
Make Bank of Utica New Year's Eve part of your celebration. Bank of Utica and the City of Utica will ring in the new year downtown with a night of free entertainment. Enjoy live music and other special performances, horse and carriage rides, food and beverage specials at downtown businesses, and fireworks at midnight. Bank of Utica New Year's Eve is being presented by the City of Utica and its public safety departments. Go to bankofutica.com for the full schedule, parking details, and specials.